Guys, in another video by MTech Pro, the Pixel 5 will have a tough rival in the iPhone 12. Here's how they are stacking up. The Google Pixel 5 versus iPhone 12 matchup is shaping up to be one of the biggest phone face-offs of the year, especially considering the new trajectory Google has taken with its upcoming flagship handset. The Pixel 5 focuses more on value, with a mid-range processor to go along with a more affordable price. This could be a necessary move on Google's part, because it looks like Apple may launch the entry-level iPhone 12 for as low as $649, complete with an OLED display, 5G connectivity, and a faster new A14 Bionic processor. So how will the Pixel 5 and iPhone 12 stack up to each other once both devices launch? This comparison, based on what we now know about the Pixel 5 and what we think we know about the iPhone 12, should give you a pretty clear picture of what to expect in a few weeks' time. Let's start with price. The Google Pixel 5 costs $699, and there's only one configuration of it available, with 128GB of storage and 8GB of RAM. Meanwhile, the cheapest iPhone 12 is rumored to start as low as $649 for the rumored 5.4-inch variant with 64GB storage, which would undercut Google's price. This model has recently been rumored to be named the iPhone 12 mini. The larger iPhone 12, with a 6.1-inch panel, could end up around $749 or $799. Apple may have an edge on value if those prices pan out. The Pixel 5 carries a 6-inch display with minimal bezels all around, thanks to Google's abandonment of its solely air gesture technology and 3D face unlock system up front. That screen is interrupted only by a front-facing hole-punch camera. On the back, the phone is clad in recycled aluminum. The entry-level iPhone 12 is expected to have a 5.4-inch OLED display, and the larger non-Pro iPhone 12 will step that up to a 6.1-inch screen. There may be a smaller notch on both phones, though we're more confident about Apple's supposed switch to flatter sides, and a more squared-off aesthetic, reminiscent of the iPhone 5. Like the Pixel 5, we expect Apple's next iPhones to once again be rated IP68 water-resistant, and support wireless charging. The Pixel 4's display offered a fairly smooth 90Hz refresh rate, and Google is sticking to that for the Pixel 5 as well. The new phone's 6-inch Full HD OLED panel appears to be very similar to the outgoing model's 5.8-inch screen. Meanwhile, it's looking increasingly likely that the iPhone 12 won't get a 120Hz ProMotion display. That feature is rumored to be exclusive to the iPhone 12 Pro lineup, if it even ends up making it to those variants of all. If you're expecting a powerhouse, the Pixel 5 will likely disappoint you. The phone uses Qualcomm's mid-range 765G processor, which should provide pretty good performance, but not the speed of the Snapdragon 865 inside such flagships as the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. As for the iPhone 12, it should feature the newly unveiled A14 Bionic processor, which we expect to be the fastest chip you can get inside any phone upon its launch. Both phones will be 5G capable, though not necessarily on the same networks. The camera, this is going to be the most hotly contested round of the Pixel 5 versus iPhone 12 battle. The Pixel 5 continues the 12.2-megapixel main sensor Google's used for years, but now adds a 16-megapixel ultra-wide lens, giving users the ability to zoom out and capture more of their surroundings. The Pixel 5 also offers some new camera tricks and features. Apple's iPhone 12 is expected to stick with the same two cameras as the iPhone 11. A wide-angle main camera flanked by an ultra-wide shooter. For the last thing, the battery, well, the Pixel 5 has a 4000 mAh battery, which works out to be 1200 mAh larger than that inside Google's last flagship, and supports both wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. Apple never lists the battery capacities of its handsets, and unfortunately we haven't seen very many credible leaks thus far on the iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Max. There have been rumblings that the 5.4-inch and 6.1-inch models will feature batteries sized at about 2200 mAh and 2770 mAh, but this isn't certain. So which flagship will win? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you in another video.